great leaders, they're great at connecting.
Mhm.
How is that? Why is that a thing? Like, why is that a thing that great leaders, let's say coaches or leaders on the field, like captains, why is that an important thing for leaders to have? Being able to
Yeah,
connect.
I think leadership has shifted in the past 20 years or so, and it's not done yet, but it's moving in this direction where we're not going to follow you or listen to you just because you're the boss. Like
Yeah.
those days are ending. We're not just going to be compliant for the paycheck, for the scholarship, for whatever. We're going to follow you because we trust you,
Mm-hmm.
and we're not going to trust you unless you connect with us. Now, that doesn't mean, leaders get kind of crazy this, well, I don't want to sit around and hold hands and sing kumbaya around the campfire. It's like, well, nobody said to do that. Like nobody
Mm-hmm.
said make it weird. It's like, if you're married, you've learned to communicate, you've learned to connect, right? Somehow you
Mm-hmm.
connected enough with someone that they agreed to marry you. It's the same thing in leadership. It's like, you're just connecting because if people know that you're for them, they'll commit, right? It's like, we don't
Mm-hmm.
want compliant teams, we want committed teams. And leaders hate dealing with drama. Well, most drama comes from the fact that you're not connected to your team. So you're talking about ideas, you're talking about a vision, you're talking about a direction, but you've not connected it to them. So they don't know what your intent is. Like, are you just trying to do this for you? Are you trying to make yourself look good? Or are you actually in this for me and for us? Well, if I can trust the intent, I don't have to agree with everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't trust the intent, then I'm going to be resistant. I'm going to have a lot of questions, and it just creates drama. So the more you can connect, the less drama you have on your team, your family, your organization, then you can actually run after the vision together. And so I think it's connecting is just it's just a way to build trust, and true leadership is rooted in relational trust.
That's so interesting. I know there's a lot of coaches that have approached me saying it's hard to build trust with my athletes. So do you have any like things that you are teaching coaches right now, or even captains on teams? Like, what are ways that teams can build trust?
Yeah.
Because in reality, a trusted coach, like, you don't see teams winning championships that hate their coach, right?
Absolutely.
Like there's like this trust, but also this connection that it goes like beyond wins and losses, I feel like.
Absolutely.
So how do you build that?
I think, we have a tool that we use called the influence model. It's like, how do you actually build influence with people? And there's kind of the 4 C's to it. So there's character and there's chemistry. So character, like, do I trust your character? Do I trust your integrity? Do I trust that you're going to do what you say you're going to do? Do I believe you're a person of integrity, of character and values? So do I trust your character? Chemistry, do we have a connection? That doesn't mean be best friends, right? Like, there's this misconception around trust and relationships and connection and commitment and great culture on teams. Like, oh, they got to be best friends. They don't at all. If they are, awesome. Like, that's great if they are, but that can't be the expectation. The expectation is that there's chemistry, meaning we can be in the same room together. We can have conversation. We can debate, that there's just a mutual respect. Now, certain we'll use sport, for example, certain players will have deeper chemistry. They will have deeper connection. That's okay. But just because they're not as connected, as strong of a relationship with this person, doesn't mean there's not chemistry there. It's just different personalities, different interests. So you've got character, you've got chemistry, then you've got competency, which is like, are you actually good at what you do? Do I trust that you know what you're doing? Do I trust your logic? Do I trust your decision making? Because if I don't, again, I can like you all day long, but if I don't trust you can do the job, well, I can't follow you, right? You've got to be good at what you do.